Good evening. Today is January 5th, 1814, and you are watching the NHSWH News, bringing you the most up-to-date information on this industrious revolution. Live from the studios are your news correspondents, Kelsey Miller and Lauren Mormon.
Today, we learn new information regarding the agricultural revolution right here in our own country. As you're all aware of, the population has been growing over time due to changes in farming.
We have one of our own newscast members interviewing a wealthy farmer out on his farm. Lily? Kelsey and Lauren, I'm here with Chris Mallory on his crop farm. What kind of crops do you grow here?
I have a small field specifically for growing turnips, and over there I have 3 acres of wheat along with 2 acres of corn and 2 acres of potatoes, and here I have 5 acres of cotton.
Oh wow, that's an interesting combination of crops. Look at all this cotton.
Cotton season, all right. I used to only harvest corn, but once the industry improved and new methods of farming were introduced, I asked myself, why not?
Good thinking. What new farming techniques are you using on this farm?
Well, lately I've been rotating and yielding my turnips. They've been growing like crazy since I put that fertilizer stuff on them. I also got myself one of those steam engines. It was a little bit costly, but they plow 10 times the area my horses could have in a day.
Oh yeah, I've heard those things are quite heavy.
Yeah, they weigh about 7 tons.
The government has passed many enclosure acts lately. How do you believe that has helped in this agricultural boom?
As a farmer, I think we have really been taking advantage of these acts. These acts have allowed us farmers to use the land more productively.
How so?
Having my own section of land has allowed me to experiment with new farming techniques and fertilizers.
It looks like it's really been paying off too. As you can see, these farmers are working really hard out here. Between turning turnips and finding new ways to fertilize their crops, these guys have played a major role in this revolution. Back to you, Kelsey and Lauren in the studio. Thanks, Lily and Chris.
Breaking news, it's been reported that Birmingham man Thomas Dobbs has recently released a machine known as the Reaper.
This machine consists of a circular saw. As you can see by the picture on the screen, the grain is fed up to the saw by means of a pair of rollers.
The Reaper is also used to cut the ears of the wheat without the straw.
Time for the open letter! Oh shoot, time for the open letter. Dear Steam Engine, you're kind of liked a lot here in this world. You're productive, if that even makes sense. Well, anyways, compared to horses, you're helpful. Very helpful. Don't get me wrong, horses are beautiful creatures and everything, but they need a lot of rest and are subject to get sick. Unlike my precious steam engine, who can't get a whittle cold and not be able to work. I mean, eventually a steam engine will break down, but at least the field's got great plowing. And if a farmer can afford it, he can get a new engine and go right back to work. Not only do steam engines help on farms, they also help transport goods from place to place, which helps economies flourish. I don't think horses can carry goods across the countries. Thanks for being a bro and getting things done. Deuces.
Wow, I never knew that about the steam engine. That's really interesting.
I know, I never realized they were so intense.
Yeah. Those steam engines have done a lot in increasing world trade. The use of them in trains and boats and other vehicles for transportation enabled an easier and faster method of transporting crops.
This increase in trade has helped boost the population here. As farmers produce more crops, the risk of famine decreases greatly, and families begin to reproduce more often, thus the population increasing.
These new advances in farming have vastly increased the productivity of every farm worker. However, advances in farming are absolutely vital now in order for Europe to maintain and feed our rapidly growing population.
Alright, that wraps this newscast up. I want to say thank you to Chris and Lily. And I'm Lauren Mormon.
I'm Kelsey Miller.
Good night. Thank you for watching. Happy
farming.
Turn down for what?
There's more. Oh, that's his family's not farming.
Oh my god.
Families begin to stop.
Season, all right. I used to only.
This help. I can't even read that. Okay, I'm gonna be good this time, I promise. I believe that has helped in this agricultural boom.
As a farmer,
I'm Kelsey Miller.